Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. Hello, hello. Let's see who we got in here. Blue, good morning. Tina, good morning from Denmark. Welcome. Kathy Hand. Hello, everybody. It's so good to be here with you on a Sunday morning. I think we've been having some issues with connecting on Facebook because it's been slow getting the family in here, hasn't it? But that's okay. Whoever is supposed to be here, it will be here and is here. And I have lost my Kuan Yin cards. I'm looking for them. There they are. Okay. So I got that together. And morning, Isabel. It's 2:14 in the afternoon in Denmark. Well, I'm so glad you're here with us. We do this every day. Tina, you're welcome to come in every day at this time as the family meets and gets together and just checks in and see how everybody is doing. And today is Sunday. So what does that mean, Kathy Hand? It means we are going to come to the water. Oh, I hope. Good morning, good afternoon to you there in London. All right, so while this song is playing, this is our Sunday morning go to meeting song. And while it's playing, just see what's happening in your heart. See if something stirs inside of you as we listen to these beautiful words. And then we'll go right into our heart-brain coherence. As the song plays, go ahead and feel into that energy of what your heart and your brain are saying to each other.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river, where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water, where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Just consider this your watering hole. Consider this morning's show your place to come to find what it is you're looking for this morning. Peace, love, joy. So go into your heart. Just place your hand on your heart. Breathe in. Add in that compassion, empathy, the love. Let your heart and your brain speak to each other. Let them start a repair process inside. Whether that repair needs to be done physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. Allow the healing to take place this morning. Whatever is going on, just turn it over, let it go, and let the love flow into your heart. And then when you go in there and you're feeling all that love, see what you're hearing. What is your I am statement? Is it something like, I am enough? I am worthy. I am happy, healthy. I am welcoming this new day. The sunshine in the sky. And the glistening energy of the water. I am the mountaintop, and I am the valley. I'm ready for whatever life brings my way. I am joy. I am love. And I am peace. And we have lost Facebook. All right. Let me go see if I can fix that problem. All right, I think we are back on Facebook. Or if you've jumped over to Zoom or to YouTube, thank you for coming in there. Yeah, I don't know what Facebook's issue is with us or with the connection, but I know it's no fun when all of a sudden we're in a special moment together and Facebook just drops us like we're a hot potato. But we are back on Facebook. So hopefully if you were here, you came back. Thank you, Kathy, for letting me know that. And yeah, I saw that everybody was gone. So I went in and reconnected us on Restream. So here we are. Marietta, good morning, and thank you for coming in. Let's give everybody a minute to find it back again. So anybody have an I am on this Sunday morning? I am excited about today. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Today's the 6th day, the 24th. Those numbers add up to 6. And 6 is newness, freshness. It is the divine feminine. So it feels really good to be here on this day, on Sunday, the first day of the week. And we set our intentions on Sunday, don't we? So come on in. If you're not here, I hope that you'll be finding us and come in to set your intentions. I know, good morning, Josie. It's been a real trip trying to deal with Facebook lately, hasn't it? We have some people that jumped over to the YouTube that we're on. We're on 2 YouTubes, and hopefully we can stay on Facebook. Hopefully they won't kick us back off again this morning and we can have a great show together. Kathleen, good morning, Mama Hada Bear. Andrea Gregg, hello, welcome. So we just finished doing the heart-brain coherence. And Kathy, you came back to Facebook. Okay. So what's your I am? And let's set some intentions. What are you going to manifest for you this week? I am manifesting peace myself, peace inside. This has been a couple of just hard weeks, I think, energy-wise. This has been a time of turmoil. Yesterday, there were so many people that were in chaos. There was like a tornado spin that was going on. I don't know if all of you felt it, but I know I had many, many calls that came in of just different issues, but there was one theme that came through on those issues, and that theme was rejection. So let's talk about that this morning. Let's talk about it. And the angels had me write about it last night. It's been a huge theme with people that I'm working with, my clients that I'm coaching, people that are in my life that are going through some fire, some trial. There's an issue of rejection going on. So let's talk about that. If any of you are relating to that, If that's something that's showing up with you, then let's see what that message is and what's going on with it. Stacy, good morning. So glad that you're here. Deirdre, you found us. Hello, hello. Stacy is manifesting courage to share her story to help others. Yeah, last night I was revisiting my book called Changes. And that book was designed to share stories to help others. So there are many, many stories in the book of people, real people, down to earth people, not celebrities, but people that are out here every day working to survive, working to just see what this thing called life is all about and how they made it to the other side. Whatever struggle it was, whatever challenge, they were able to share their story in a way that was powerful, in a way that was meaningful. And I'm ordering copies of that book to give away at the retreat. Everyone who's at the retreat will get a copy of it. And I'm so excited that more people can read these beautiful stories and then hopefully grow from it, pass it on to others, maybe that you know that are struggling. It's a book designed to help somebody going through whatever their fire is right now. So when we did the book 6 years ago, the book was had in mind to help people who were in addiction, people who were in an abusive situation, anyone who was facing some trauma in their life. And so I'm going to be giving those away at the retreat. And hopefully after you're done with it, you will pass it along to someone who could use it. Kathy, you're dealing with turmoil and rejection from your son. Yeah, there's a lot of issues of rejection right now that are happening. You're not alone. That was the big message from the angels in the blog. You are not alone. There's a real energy of that happening in the world right now. Rick Morrow, hello, and thank you for being here. And Josie. All right, what else we got? Isabel, you found us back again. Yay, I think we lost our new person that was on with us before the break, before Facebook decided we weren't going to be on anymore. We had somebody from Denmark. I hope she finds us again because I liked her energy. Blue says, yes, it's the time of madness. Breathe, stay in balance of your heart. Walk away if you have to. Hearts are being tested. So true. That's what I was getting last night, big time, and all day yesterday, as I was fielding these phone calls and text messages from people that were just hurting. Hearts are hurting, and hurt people. So there's a lot of hurt going on, and let's break that cycle. Let's stop that hurt. We have the technology. We have the means and the tools to stop the hurt. And let's do it. Let's set our intention as a collective group today. Let's set that intention to stop the hurt, to feel the energy of love, to pivot away from whatever that is that's trying to distract us from our purpose for being here. Because our purpose is to shine our light. Our purpose is to love and to shine that love on whoever needs it. And then let it be. The rejection happens when we have expectations. When we have unmet expectations, that's when we go down that rabbit hole. when we think that something is supposed to happen the way we designed it to happen in our minds, that we thought it was going to happen, but maybe that was something that wasn't supposed to be coming to fruition. And it's those unmet things in our life that we dwell on, don't we? We just keep dwelling on it. We just keep saying, I'm so sad because, and then fill in the blank. But you don't have to have that sadness ongoing. You don't have to drag anything that has already transpired into your now moment. This is a now moment. This is a fresh slate. Just envision you have a whiteboard and you can write your story ever how you want it on that whiteboard. And sometimes it's hard to shut down, especially if it's a very close loved one, if it's a family member or a spouse or a loved one that you just want in your life. You just want that love and that attention and that closeness with them. It is difficult. We're not going to candy coat it. It's difficult when we go through that rejection process. So it's up to you to choose to stay in that vibration, honor your feelings for sure, honor the sadness, honor the anger, honor the disappointment. Say, yes, it's real. Yes, it happened. Yes, I'm at a low point. And many, many, many are at a low point right now. Many are in that space of, it's just a cruel place to be. But open up your eyes to what's real. Open up to what's in front of you in this very moment. In this very moment, you are loved. You are exactly where you need to be. So let's follow Blue Jean's advice. Breathe in love, breathe out peace. This is how you return to that center. This is how you return to the balance. To know that you're on the other side of whatever it is, whatever's going on. And there's many different scenarios, but whatever that might be for you in your life, see yourself on the other side of it, because you are. Right now, you're dwelling in that hurt. You're dwelling in the past of maybe words that were spoken, actions that were taken, and that rejection just is right there in your face. But you have a choice. You are the only one that can take control of that. You're the only one that can say, I choose not to stay in that vibration. I choose to raise my vibration. I choose right now, in this moment, to love me, to make myself a priority, to work with the energy of spirit instead of the energy of the ego that gets hurt and that deals with being triggered and going to a place that's so hurtful and that my expectations are not met. So yes, let's all take a breath in together. Let's breathe in that love, the love that's given so freely, so unconditionally. That's what we desire, whether that's from a loved one here on earth or whether it's from our Heavenly Father, the Creator and Divine Mother and Christ. We desire that love. We desire to be seen, acknowledged, held, knowing that we matter. And when someone rejects us, that's the story, right? That's the message. We don't matter. So we're tossed aside. That's what rejection is. It's just shutting us down like we're nothing. So let's get on the other side of that. Anybody ready to be on the other side, to where you're not constantly crying or sad or shutting out what's good? Because we do have a choice to look at things in life. We have a choice to dwell on what's making us sad, on what's making us angry, on what didn't want us. There's going to be that our whole life. There's going to be some discord, something that says that we don't matter, something that says we're not important. But on the flip side, there is always, always love, always. It is so free to us. It's so available. All we have to do is open up to it. All we have to do is accept it. When you come in here, that's what you find. You don't find rejection. You don't hear us say, oh, you can't be here. You don't think like we do. You don't believe the way we do, so you can't be here. We don't say that ever to anybody. You're here on purpose. There's no accident. There's no coincidence that you're here right now in this moment. You came here today for love. You came here to be accepted into this family who loves unconditionally. So accept it. Bring it into your heart with your breath. Breathe in the love and breathe out the peace. And thank you, Blue, for that reminder. Thank you to everybody who is here. Linda, I see you coming in. Thank you for being here. And what did I miss? Isabel, happy to be here today, getting ready for silence and listening to myself day. Yeah, that feels right, doesn't it? It feels good on this beautiful Sunday morning to go into that silent part where we listen and we quit speaking, we quit talking for a minute, just to listen to that message. And I hope you've been able to do that as the words were coming out of my mouth from the angels, because that's where that came from. They wanted you all, they wanted all of us to know that we are loved. And Blue said the same here, many messages. Remember, we know we are loved and wanted. The universe has our back. Absolutely. When we allow it, we feel the love. When we allow it, we find the peace. So I'm asking you to be open to that. Be open to the possibility that you can smile, that you can even laugh, that you can have joy in your heart. Right now, it may feel like it's breaking into a million fragments. And that's okay. Just let it. Just allow. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. Just allow whatever energy is happening inside to happen. But be open to the potential of receiving love. Isabel says the energy all around seems judgmental and hurt that leads to pain. Yeah, it's there. It's there. There's no way to deny that there's a lot of hurt going on, because there's a lot of hurt people. And those people are coping the best they can. And they're striking out because it hurts inside of them. And so that's what they know at the moment. But the best way that we can deal with that is to show love. Just keep sending the love. And Stacy says, I received a huge message about feeling unappreciated, and it was a light bulb moment for me. Oh, Stacy, I'm so glad you had that aha moment. There's been many times over the last year and a half, especially since I have been on this journey by myself out in the world, that I have felt unappreciated. There's been many moments where I could go down that path and say nobody cares. But then that's just a moment. And I get on the other side of that and I'm going, what are you talking about? Look at all of the love. Look at all the support. And I encourage all of you to do that right now. Look at all the love that's in here. Look at all the support. And Isabel says, people are not hiding so well their true colors. It feels that way. Yeah, there's no hiding anymore. The veil has lifted. We see each other, and sometimes that light can be pretty bright. And so we react to that and we respond in a way that's hurtful. And Stacy says, I bought a shirt at yoga that says that. I need to wear it as a daily reminder. Breathe in love, breathe out peace. Yes, yes. And thank you, Linda. She says, prayers for Kathy. I've been there. Sometimes it stinks. But like Teri says, don't live there. He knows you love him, but you need to continue to see the light. Absolutely. And that's right, Kathy. It's going to hurt. Rejection hurts, plain and simple. I really hope that any of you who feel drawn will read that blog that was written, because that's what the angels addressed last night, was get on the other side of it. Know that you're loved. Know that you are there. You are through that fire. And what are you going to do now? What are you going to do with that hurt? Are you going to coddle it and hold on to it and wear it as a banner, I'm hurt? Or are you going to say, no, that hurt, but I'm pulling the Band-Aid off. I'm exposing that wound so it can heal. And so I can get on that other side and put the healing potion in there, which is love. Grace I says, good morning to you on YouTube. Grace says, good morning, loving peas. Gratitude for the day and this space, manifesting rest and forward momentum with the jewels of awareness, the attitude of attainment, all with peace and in love, for I am peace. Isabel says, I experienced a lot of rejection in my life. Me too. So now, when I feel it coming my way, I go inside and love on myself and send love to the heart who is sending me rejection. I have learned to self-love my inner child. That is what it comes down to, Isabel. That inner child is the one that has been through every experience with you your whole life. So the more you can let her know, it's okay. That was just a minute. That was just a sting. We're getting back to the love. Good afternoon, Zila. Thank you for being here. And Kathy says, thank you all for understanding and lifting me back up. Yes, yes. And Blue is adding lots of strawberry quartz and roads to our grid. In about an hour, just breathe in and know and pull from the grid. Thank you, Blue. Absolutely, I'll be doing that. Rick, hello, hello. And Zila says, I'm feeling grateful because you always find beautiful people where you least expect it. Yeah. And Leo, beautiful message this morning. It spoke to me and I appreciate it. I'm so glad, Leo. Nope, I haven't read the card yet, Stacy. I'm getting ready to do that. So just hang one more minute. And good morning, Rosalind. Good vibes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Blue is sending in the Fae. Yes, yes. All right. So I have pulled the card. I haven't even looked at it to see what it is. because the angels wanted to make sure that that message got out to anyone who needed that word today. It's your Sunday sermon, and they were here to bring it. And they wanted you all to know how loved you are, no matter what that world looks like that you're living in, that there's love, there's peace, there is joy. We just have to catch up to it, don't we? Sometimes we get knocked backwards by that rejection or by that moment of sadness that we go into, or the pain and the hurt. But let's hear what Kuan Yin has to say about it. Drink from the emerald fountain. The divine feminine encourages your awakening and empowerment. Your sincerity in evoking Kuan Yin's divine intervention. It makes sense to be open and receive it, to step forward and drink from the emerald fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. Indeed, thank you, Kuan Yin. We are getting that love from everywhere, from the angels, the masters, divinity, and from each other. Thank you. Thank you for being open to love. That's what this is today. We're all just opening up. We're opening our hearts. We're opening our minds and our lives to be loved. And thank you for being here. It was kind of a rocky start, right? With being kicked off of Facebook and losing some of the people that had just come in. And we had one person that came in that had never been here before from Denmark. But whoever's supposed to be here is here. And thank you to everyone that showed up. Thank you, Rochelle, for being here. Good morning to you. And Isabel said, it's so funny. I had a dream last night where I had two choices: grab stuff to do what I have been doing, or the bag with clothes for me to go enjoy life. It was interesting how I got the message. That is our message, Isabel. That is a huge message, that we have choices. And that's what the angels talked about last night with me, was we always have choice. And sometimes we make a choice that is not in alignment with who we are and with our divine plan. Sometimes those choices that we make bring us to not a good place. They bring us to a place where we have to cross over to where we originally were intended to go, into our divine self, into the knowingness that everything is working perfectly. Sometimes we make a choice that takes us down a road that is full of potholes, and we just keep falling in those holes, right? We just make it a bumpy ride. But we don't have to stay on that road. That's the beauty of it. We can change course at any direction. We can correct that course that we're going and bring ourselves to that point of knowing we are loved, knowing why the heck we're here. And that's a lot of people's search right now. What am I doing? What am I doing here in this lifetime? Am I making an impact? Am I making any difference as I live my daily life? And if we're constantly caught up in the drama and the trauma and dealing with all of that yuck, then how the heck are we going to make a difference in the world? We need to just bag that up and put it to the side, right? Just turn it over to the angels. Just let them have it so that we're not constantly dragging it along. It reminds me of, I don't know if they still do it, but back in the day, they would tie cans to the back of the car. And when a couple got married, they'd drive off and there was all this noise, right? And the cans were just jingling against each other and against the ground, and it just made noise. And it feels like that's what's happening when we're dragging all that junk behind us, when we're dragging all that pain and all that hurt and all of that energy that says, life is terrible, life is bad, I'm not happy with this life. That's the noise. That's the chatter. We don't have to go into that. We don't have to keep dragging that with us. We can cut that cord and those cans will be perfectly still. So decide. It's your choice. It's your decision. If you want to cut that cord, if you want to have peace, and like Jean has reminded us, breathe in love, breathe out peace. And not to minimize anyone's pain, because pain is real, hurt is real. But yeah, it's a decision that you make to get rid of it. You choose if you're going to keep dragging those cans, or if you're going to take those scissors and cut the string and let it go. Let it go. Christina, good morning. Thank you for being here, and blessings to you as well. And Zila said, yesterday when you finished your morning cup of joy, out of nowhere, a couple of people popped up where I was and helped me take my car to be charged. And now it was the help of you, Teri, with your hug that I felt. And thank you, Zila. We all send love to each other every day. I send hugs to every one of you, to all of our family, whether you're in here on the live or not. You're loved, you're thought of. And if there's somebody that you want to call in, just say their name, type their name into the comments, and let's get all of our beautiful family back together again. We used to have 22 on here every day. That was so beautiful to have all the peas coming into the peapod. So let's get them back. Let's just say their name, call them in, let them know they're loved. We're missing our Auntie Jean this morning. I know she went through a very emotional day yesterday. Her husband, Ron, had a fall in the morning, and I know she was worried about him and lots of stuff going on there. So there's people that are really going through trials right now, really going through fires. I just kept getting calls and messages all day yesterday of people just needing to know that the world isn't falling apart, and it's not. Sometimes it might seem that way, but be assured that the angels, the masters, God, they have this. They have our back. They help us through whatever it is we're going through. And Blue says, please remember our sweet furry friends. They feel this energy also. Yes, they do. Absolutely. And some of them may be going a little wonky right now with the energy. Good morning, Becky LaFave. I'm so glad you're here. And Gracie says, as my late beautiful mummy Naomi loved when the traffic police would let the driver know you can't park here, which became her mantra as the ladder to help us climb out of such a place, such an energy, and such a space. You can't park here. I love that. I want to use that as my mantra. Whenever there's something going on, there's a turmoil or a chaos or some type of tornado trying to come through and wreak havoc. You can't park here. Nope. Move on along. Just put that car, that vehicle in gear and move forward from whatever that is. I love that, Gracie. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for helping us to understand that part of it. And Kathy Hand, I hope you're still on here. I hope you heard that. And use it yourself, to not park there, not just sit and spin the wheels in the mud, but to actually move forward and bring that energy of excitement and joy in. Whenever I'm driving, wherever I'm going, there's an excitement about what I might see. What am I going to see on this leg of the journey? What treat is going to show up for me that really warms my heart and makes me feel good? So, yes, you can't park here. I love that. Thank you so much, Gracie. All right, so it's time to put in any prayer requests that you have, whatever's going on. Let's just dump it. Let's just put it down and let's lift our energy and wrap our arms around each other. The arms of love are the healing arms. That's what you came here for. That's why you're here. You came in today to heal that part inside of you that may have been poked. It might have triggered something. It might have been feeling that sting. But rip that Band-Aid off right now. Just put it down. Let the angels take it. And yes, Marietta, I love that. Calling all angels. Absolutely. And Gracie is asking to please read the message again. Yes, I will. I'll read that message, and then we will go right into our hearts and love on each other. Love on the ones that we are here to love on, that have been placed in our care, to lift them up in prayer, to ask for the very best possible outcome, whatever that looks like, and to pray for peace in our world and a heart healing for our divine Earth Mother. So, Kuan Yin. And Zila says, you can really feel the touch of someone when the words are so truthful. I never believed that at all. And thank you, Teri, for making me believe that love and love you. Thank you, Zila. All right, so Kuan Yin's message is drink from the emerald fountain. The divine feminine encourages your awakening and empowerment. Your sincerity is evoking Kuan Yin's divine intervention. It makes sense to be open to receive it, to step forward and drink from the emerald fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart of the heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and the love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. And it certainly is. It is flowing in. It's raining in here. It's raining on every one of you. Open up to receive. Hold your hands out and receive that love. Let it just pour right into the palms of your hand. The palms of your hand are a channel, and see that channel opening as the love flows in there. Just allow it. Allow it to come in. Allow it to come to you and just receive. So let's go into our heart space. Breathe in love. Breathe out peace. Breathe in light. And shine that light when you exhale. Let it go where it needs to go. And then breathe in the light again, the light and the love coming from the divine. Let it go where it needs to go inside of you. For many, many right now, it's in the heart, your beautiful heart center. Wow, does it take a beating in this lifetime, right? We go through so much in our experience. We hurt and we get over that hurt. And then there may be triggers that bring it up again. But remember that at any moment, you can decide to let go of that hurt. You can decide to cut that cord where all of that noise and all that chatter is ringing so loudly in your ear. It's not allowing you to have peace inside. If you desire to have that peace in your heart, to not be constantly caught up in the drama and the trauma and the turmoil, that tornado spin of energy. If your desire is for peace and contentment, it's up to you. It really is up to you. Take that control. Take that steering wheel and put it in drive and move out of that space that you've been sitting in, spinning your wheels. Call on the love. The love is what heals. That's what Kuan Yin tells us. And as she said today, that love is flowing unconditionally your way. It's flowing right to where it needs to go. If it's an emotional pain, which most of it is today, feeling a lot of emotional hurt, just allow the love in. Allow yourself to take the scissors and cut the cord. Take control of your life. Such a huge message from our angels today. Take back the control. Breathe in love. Breathe out peace. Breathe in light. Breathe out love. Breathe in love. Breathe out peace. Breathe in joy. And breathe out the sunshine that opens up the dark sky. You're in control. You can do this. You've got this. And we're all here to hold each other while we cut those cords. So just envision yourself right now. Envision yourself with those cans dragging along behind your vehicle. Just put the brakes on. Get outside the car. Visualize it. Step outside the car. And go to the back and cut those cords. Bring in the peace. Put down all of that baggage and leave it. Leave it there in the roadway as you drive off. And now in that peaceful state, that content state, let's love on each other. Let's love on our Earth Mother. Let's send love into all of nature, all of the animals, the trees, the mountains and the valleys, and the waterways. Anyone who's hurting right now in any way, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, let's send that love forward. Let's pay it forward. When we feel it in our heart, give it away, because it does come back. It comes back cherished and expanded. And that's what I want in my life. I want that expansion of love so I can give more of it away. And right now, just breathe in the love. And on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. And yes, absolutely, Gracie, we're placing your sister, all of your families there every day. And Zila says, when I was young, I thought rain was, Mother Earth was sad and furious when there was thunder. But as I saw the rainbow when the rain stopped, it meant that she was happy. And I don't believe that anymore. Yeah. Sometimes we have to examine our beliefs. And when we turn them around, we find that sunshine. We find a group like this. We find beauty and joy and happiness because we allow it. We cut the cords of anything that's not lifting us up, anything that's not serving our best and highest good. And right now, we are finding our Leo with a cuppa full of joy. I pray that you're leaving this place a little better than when you came in today. And that's for all of us.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a
I
cuppa
love that. I know Poppy loves chicken.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa
Pocket full of joy. I love that, Blue.
give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa.
Aw, Kathy, I'm so glad.
There really is no secret. We simply
accept, align, allow.
AAA,
Y'all.
Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day
And like
to start the day on
Marietta
a high
taught
vibe, we
us
call the
yesterday,
AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, cuppa full of joy, cuppa full of joy, give me a give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy.
Right, Marietta. I'm one with love. I'm one with you.
Give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy. Give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy. Give me cuppa joy, cuppa full of joy. Give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy. Give me cuppa joy, give me cuppa joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Woo!
I love you. Thank you all for being here today. Blessings to each and every one of you. Take a moment of silence today to just be with yourself and see if you choose to release all of those noisy cans that are dragging behind you. Just let them go. Let them sit there peacefully as you stay in your heart and stay content where you are. And I'll be back on in 2 hours with the silent meditation for today. So we would love to join in on that. We would love to have you do so you can take that moment of silence. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later. I love you. Bye, everyone. Stay in your heart and stay blessed.